Good morning, everyone. Sorry I'm a little late. It's 10 minutes off. I got in the middle of doing stuff, but I wanted to be doing my live this morning to tell you guys, and I did say something about a special guest and all that, so we wanted to see if you know what special guest. But we'll see if anybody shows up and they want to watch, but I can go ahead and switch things around and show you the special guest. Let me move this forward. We're gonna make a mess. We're gonna mess things up, but I'm not a photographer or a cameraman. And guest this morning. Good morning, Dawn Michelle. Our special guest is Lucy's home. Hey, baby. Look at that face. This was Daddy's baby girl. We got her when she was just a puppy, and she loved her daddy, as you can tell. Let me get this a little bit. Still a little high. She still loves her daddy, but she's also one of those that still does not like the video. So she's gonna pretend like we're not. Lou, say hello. Lulu. Hey, look. She won't even let you turn her head. Look, say hi. See you. Lou's gotten a little chunky since she's been gone. But hers loves my sweetie. So, yep, we got everybody back except for Lily's still missing. We got to find her. And of course, we won't get RJ back because he passed away. But everybody's alive and happy. I was really happy to see her come home. Oliver was ecstatic. Everybody else was like, no big deal. And all that. Who is jealous because Molly is the daddy's girl for real because she doesn't like people. I think she just tolerates me. But so Lou gets jealous because Molly's always in my lap. But Lou knows that she's number one. She was always the first. She always the first baby. So that was my surprise. Was Miss Lucy Jane. She's here. And all that good stuff. That's cool. Everybody else is. Let's turn around and see if we can see them all. Because everybody is sitting where they're supposed to be sitting. Well, they're supposed to be there, but that's where they're at. Let me second. There we go. It's out of the way. So, got my coffee and everything. Can't do much nothing because Lou does not want to get up. She is settled in. She's the first one when I get in my chair now. She's the first one in my lap, and everybody else has to pile around. She's like, you can get up here, but I'm not moving. Toby, I love you, buddy, but my lap is full. Lou is twice the dog she was when she left. Somebody been overfeeding her. Such a sweet baby. She's not really overfed, but she's a little big. We're working on that because now she's got a place to run. She's got the yard, and everybody will exercise with her. They'll all run and have fun. Toby, it's not happening, bud. I already picked you up. I've said hello to you this morning. There's not room. So as you can see, everybody's happy. They were out playing earlier. And then I went inside to do something. And then I turned around and totally got busy. I tried to start this at 8 o'clock. I was off for a few minutes. Look, dude, I didn't invite you up here. There's not enough room. And if you tear my brand new t-shirt with your nails because you won't sit still, me and you're gonna have problems. You already in the doghouse with me anyway. All 3 little boys are in the doghouse. Yes, Molly, they are. And of course, Molly sits over there like, I haven't done a thing wrong in the world. Perfect puppy. She's not. But she's skittish still. So I got signed up at DoorDash to deliver people's fast food orders. I done that for the first time yesterday. It wasn't too bad. I have to find something to do that makes me feel like I'm doing something. Because the sitting around and not doing anything it kills me. So now I'll be able to do what I have to do and go deliver food. Have things to talk about besides the dogs. I'm up with Uber Eats, but there hasn't been much of that going on. DoorDash they had plenty of work, especially for a Sunday and everything, so I played pizza delivery guy. I picked up barbecue. I picked up Zaxby's. I mean, it's pretty neat. And since I'm an old truck driver, driving doesn't bother me. Because I only drive for a few minutes and I can get out and walk and stretch. And then when I get tired, I can sit back down. It's kind of like the best of both worlds. Hello. I actually got my leg asleep already. They haven't been up here long because Toby Wallace refuses to be picked up and held. And it's gonna hurt as soon as one takes off. Then I got 2 that are gonna jump out of my lap and run and bark. Yeah, I'm talking to you, bud. You're on my poopy list today. You are. And I guess I have something for it. Because it's time to break out the Weenie Genie 2.0. I'm tired of you and your brother lifting your legs on my stuff. So now that everything's cleaned up, all that, instead of using an old t-shirt, or if I do use an old t-shirt, I might be able to cut the pattern. Those I just made quick fooling around. But I found out they work. So I might have to make a couple more just to have them laying around. The boys are fine, except if you walk away for 2 seconds and they're left on their own devices and you move something that doesn't belong or is new, they want to mark it. Instead of yelling at, I'm just going to cover up their marker. I'm going to put a lid on it. And if they want to walk around with a lid on their marker, that's theirs. 2, 4, 6. They're all out here. I have every one of them. Teddy's in the cat house. He loves the place. It's so funny because the lid, it's not secured. It just sits on top. And when he gets in there moving around, he's so big now that he actually knocks the roof around. I have to laugh at him when he does it. But Miss back, that was our surprise, wasn't it, sweetie? She's happy to be home. She spent the day yesterday getting reacquainted. Today's going to spend the day letting everybody know that she's still the boss. Because she was the boss before. As you can see, Ruby's over there by Susie because Ruby thought she was going to be boss. And they had a discussion yesterday. It didn't get far, but I'm pretty sure Lucy told her how it was going to be. So Molly and Lucy, they're having their discussions too, because Molly is the daddy's girl and Lucy is the original daddy's girl. So those two, they'll learn. There's enough loving to go around for daddy. We got love and share. I know everybody's at work. Maybe if you find it in your thing to do later, you might video. And if you do, I appreciate you watching. I really do. And as always, if you haven't hit that subscribe button, do so. The more subscribers, the more view time, the more things will pick up, I think. I figured out on my that I can actually turn the video sideways so I can fit more of the dogs that are on the bench without moving the camera around so much. I've said it once, I've said it a million times. I am not good with electronics. I started this a little a year ago on a wing and a prayer and hoped I would get 5 or 10 subscribers. I'm almost at 1,000. I think I need 130 more to reach that. So we just need 130 more people to say hey and subscribe. And we'll hit that milestone of 5,000 subscribers. That is really 4,999 more than I ever thought I would get. Wally, what you thinking about, mister? There's something moving around. He doesn't know what it yet. I would turn toward him, but you might see my feet. Right, let me go over the camera. There's Wally. Good morning, Rolly. How are things with you, bud? I'm hearing great weather. It's only 76 degrees out right now. The humidity's high as hell. Chances of rain today, but I'll take the rain for the cool weather. Wally Clark. He said, don't talk to me. All right, we got to see Wally because he's hanging out. You're not comfortable, sweetness. Well, here, I could have helped you down. You didn't have to jump. She said, I'll make it run for it. You go ahead and play. Old Fluffy Butt is back. Old Fluffy Butt is back. Read up. Yeah, well, I'm used to the humidity. I mean, I tell them, look, pick one or the other. Either it's hot as hell or it's humid as hell. Don't give me both. So this morning, I don't have the heat, but I have the humidity. Have you had a chance to the Paramount yet? Did that work for you? And sorry to everybody that I missed my live yesterday. All right, well, it's there. I didn't get my live yesterday morning like I normally would, but I had to go get Lou. That was a little more important than everybody else, was to get my baby girl home. Now she's back, because I would have loved nothing better than to discuss Saturday night if anybody wanted to talk about it. But that was hilarious. I think it was funny because you said you had to walk Goober and checked. I went back and checked and said, there's a fight going on. I'm still laughing about that comment. Teddy, you thirsty as hell, bud. Everybody left to the yard. Not really doing anything but looking around, but Toby Wallace, get up here. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Toby's on the prowl. And we're gonna nip him in the buds. That's Molly yelling at Lucy. And Lucy just looks at her like, are you crazy? Yeah, that comment, I laughed myself to sleep that night with that comment. I tell everybody you never know what to expect. We're going to talk about. And all that. But the main reason that all went down was somebody was being very rude to a person that is on my page all the time. And it was like, there's no sense in being that way. Matthew is always on my whether I do lives or not. Even when I post videos, he's kind of like you, Rolly, or pictures. He makes comments and stuff, and he's always on there. And for her to come back and start off with calling him a troll and then saying other things, that was a lot. But Matthew, he's like, well, thankfully, I'm under a bridge, so he played that nicely, but she couldn't let it go. She may be watching my page still, and I'm fine with that. I'm not calling out any names, but you're more than welcome to watch the page. But when you're being rude, you are not allowed to comment anymore. Went goes too far. No, I haven't heard from Crunch, and I didn't get on here yesterday, so I'm not for sure what's happening with him. Since it's late, he might be sleeping now, but hopefully we'll hear from him, see how things are going with him. He usually pops in. I haven't been on here too long, 22 minutes, so he might show up. Yeah, I hope everything's all right with him as well. Molly keeps looking at Lucy. She's like 20 steps behind her, following her in the same path. But Lucy's making her rounds. Mark. Yes, it was. And it wasn't. And she didn't want to say anything either. And I tell everybody, look, you can say anything that you like to say because we're all born under the same Constitution with the freedom of speech. Just don't be rude. You start calling names and saying, well, the comment that got her blocked was eating dogs or something. And it's like, look, you got to go. All right, behave, people. Defend themselves because they're blocked from commenting. But yeah, I get that. Everybody should have piled in with the I don't even like the United States anyway comment. Some people didn't see it. Some people bit their tongue. I tell them, you see something, say something. You're allowed. Because we all have the right to say what we like. We're just not allowed to be rude. But Matthew, if you're watching, I'm sorry that the rude said what she said and was being mean. But all my faithful followers, I guess, or subscribers, however you word it on here, not gonna be rude. We're all here to talk and hang with one another. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was more exciting than the one guy that got me riled up that night. Because I just told him about his ass and left it alone. Ah, Toby, everybody just saw you fall off the chair, the bench. That was funny. Ruby, Ruby, get your claws. My brand new shirt. Now stop it. I didn't invite you up here. I wasn't expecting it. Stop tearing up my stuff. Thanks to that, she just turned her butt to me like, here, kiss it, Dad. It pushed my buttons too, but some people do it sometimes. And careful who you say stuff to, because if you don't know who they are or what it's about, get your feelings hurt. But yeah, anybody that didn't stick around and see that whole thing, it's uploaded by now. You're more than welcome to go check it out. It's kind of up there towards the end, but it was good. And for some reason, when I go back and look at my lives, I can't see the chats that went on during the live. I don't know if button that I'm not hitting to where I can go back and read the chats that went along on the live. But if anybody else can read the chats that went along with the lives, that was a an exciting conversation. Yeah, there's a lot of keyboard warriors, and they think just because people do this stuff, it gives them the right to say what they want, and they hide behind whatever. Which you're entitled to say what you want, and I'm entitled to come back and say what. But I have a little bit more power than most, because I can block your comments. I can even block you from watching the page. I mean, I might take out a comment jail here in a little bit and stuff, but we're not having no rudeness. But yeah, I know some people they're like, well, I don't want to cause any problems, and I am not, I am not, and I will never be so big that somebody's opinion doesn't matter. You're allowed to say what you want. Hey, long time no see. How are you and your fur and niece or fur nephews? I know it was one or two. I think it's one of each. I don't know how to pronounce your little handle there. Winrose or something. But I know who you are because I follow you back to watch your little doggies when they're around. Having a good morning and relaxing. Still in the process of getting everything organized and put up. Eventually gonna get this porch done. And I'm gonna shoot somebody that put stuff that doesn't belong. It's like, ugh. It's one thing that has happened since my stroke that I never expected to happen is nowadays I cannot deal with clutter. It drives me insane, and I have to have something organized or put up. I don't know what flip got switched or whatever, however I want to say that, if it came out right or not. But used to, it didn't bother me. It was no big deal. But now, I guess my life is in chaos, and I'm unable to do the stuff I used to do. I need order. I guess that's the way to look at it. So I've been slowly but surely, doll me Shirley, putting it together. Yeah. You can have clutter, I get that, but it has to be organized. People collect things and have a lot of stuff, and things are around, but it has to be some kind of order. And things, so it's a new experience for me because I was never like, I was always clean. I mean, most people would be shocked when I was a bachelor to come to my house and they're like, holy shit, it's clean. But as a bachelor, I was only renting, so I didn't put a lot of things out because I never knew when I was going to move. So I had things in boxes that I owned and had put up out of the way because I didn't want to set it out. And then something happened and I moved. And it's like, okay. So then when I bought the house, we got the house and we started out. I had a lot of stuff and I still do. But I now have a lot of yard sale stuff too because it was things that were put up in the way that was never used. But yeah, the clutter. I don't know why it is the way it is, but get all worked out and cleaned up, and I'll feel better. I feel a lot better all the time anyway. What your baby's doing? Yeah, because I think putting everything up and getting it ready, it helps me out because I am not able to do things at once anymore. It's more of do a little here, get tired, sit, do a little there, get tired, sit. So if I have everything in my house put up and clean, you do the same. You have a great day. Give your fur nieces and nephews kisses and hugs when you see them. But if I have everything in my house clean, then I don't like the yard. I can go in the house and be like, okay, all I got to do is dust or, maybe wash a cup or two. Small things. Yeah, I think that might be it as well. Is this is basically my life and my sanctuary, and it drives me crazy. It's like, oh, and I can only do so much in a day, so it seems it gets done and everything. He stopped doing it. I'm gonna catch him doing that. He struts around like the king rooster, matching his feet. Oh, Teddy. But yeah, once it all gets in order, then I'll feel better because then I can do other things, and I won't have in my head that there's so much to do. Everything's overwhelming, and then I just sit down. Shit, it'll wait till tomorrow. It'll wait till the next day. Our house. Yes, we know it's our house. You can comment on here too. Our house. What you mean? But yes, trust me, it took me forever to stop saying we. I got to read the whole thing. I'm busy. She's too funny some days. But yeah, it's thing. Yeah, our house was never nasty, dirty. It was it was cluttered. I said it. We were dirty. It's just a lot of things everywhere. And our rule was when we bought a house that we were going to stick to it. Everything has a place, and if we don't have a place for it, it doesn't need to be here. Well, that got lost in between. I might use that later. Let me put this here. And then all the places we had to put things started filling up. And then they got disorganized because we had everything shoved into everything. Organized chaos, basically. I want to get the chaos. I just want organization. And we're doing it. We'll get it done. We'll make it work. And once that gets worked out, it'll be nice because we can wake up in the morning, sit around coffee, do my live video, put that up, and I said might have to dust, do a coffee cup or two, get ready for dinner. If we got to mow the yard, get that done over with, and everything's clean. We can relax. Well, I can't relax anymore because I have well, it's a job to me because I deliver food now for people. A little bit of money, so it keeps me happy. So yeah, it's just been fun around here. Yeah, I'm now a DoorDash delivery guy. I knew when my daughter bought me the car, I told her that's what I was going to do because I had something sitting around was killing me. Living the depression. I felt like crap. I mean, even if I only make $20, $30 a day, it's $20 or $30 more than what I was making, and it makes me feel better. I'm contributing. I guess people don't really know how hard it is when you've been basically a workaholic your whole entire life, and in one shiny instant, something happens, and you can no longer do nothing that you used to do. And what it takes a toll on you. And people will never understand that until they experience it. And when they experience it, they will look at you and go, now I know what you're talking about. But anybody that's been in my shoes, like, we're in the same boat. Yours was a little bit different. I always tell everybody that your stroke was way worse than mine. Still caused a lot of damage with memory, balance things and stuff. I can still move around, and I'm not really happy when I look at myself in a video and I talk and I see part of my face that doesn't coincide with the other half. That takes getting used to, but I'm still speaking, breathing, understanding, so it was just really, really hard to go from 90 to nothing in an instant. what? Not tell you the stress and the. I know I didn't tell you a lot of stuff of how I felt because to be the man, I'm supposed to take care of things. So of course I didn't go, hey, guess what? Older generation. I can't tell you that your words hurt me. I need a safe space to play. I could show you my doll and tell you where it hurt. I was never that person. It's like something bothers you, suck it up, deal with it, and get over it. And I used to live life like that. But this one wasn't something I could just suck up and get over because the first two were easy. The second one was a little worse than the first one. I sucked it up, got over it, and went back to work. But this one got me. Exactly. And I didn't realize that how lucky I was till me and you started talking and you had that, and it was like, okay, I'm still, I'm not, my left side wasn't banged up because if my left side gets banged up, we're screwed because I'm left-handed and everything's on the left side. That's true. That happened to you. I get. Because that's what she's referring to was she had an ear infection when we first started. Well, we've been dating for a while, but she had an ear infection and went to the doctor. And basically, she was put out of work from there on because she has what is known as a Chiari malformation. I'm not for sure if you got anything about that. If I can ever get her to do a video or something, then we could sit back and talk about medical conditions and things of how one day you're fine, one day you are not you anymore. And it's rough. That's it's the same feeling. It's not that anybody's damage was different than anybody else's. Same effect. You were whole 1 minute and then the next you were out of work. Doesn't mean you're not whole, but you feel that way. You feel like shit. You feel like nothing. And it's hard. I got you. And it's very hard to come to grips with. Teddy, stop it. Yeah, I'm talking to you. So I'm pretty sure things are picking up. It's looking nicer. I can see the other side. Things are going to get better. Not as bad as yesterday. Yesterday's not as bad as the day before. The health issues are still the same, but it's the mental shit that's really hard to deal with. And I didn't understand it because to me, when she got put out of work, it didn't bother me. It's like, okay, I'm doing all right. We're doing good. Keep the house clean, cook my dinners, and all that stuff, and just be there. And that was enough for me. I didn't ask for anything. But I didn't understand until it happened to me what she was going through in her own head. And then when it happened to me, she didn't understand going on in my own head. We're going to do a video and get into all that later about, I want to do a segment called Marriage is Hard, where the both of us are together and just telling the struggles and shit about being married, because it's not everything it's cracked up to be. It sure ain't like on TV. And all that, so it's a learning curve. What's up, Molly? You neighbors outside? They know you're outside. They hear you perfectly fine, sweetie. They do. She likes to complain a lot, in case y'all. She's cute as a button, but she has her own voice, and she makes for sure everybody hears it. I'm gonna have a great day because the man upstairs woke me up on the right side of the dirt. They just sitting around looking like, what? You guys know you can play. It's gonna rain today. You should get out and run around and get your energy. Oliver, well, that's his energy level anyway. You mention his name and he just opens his eyes. Let's turn that noise down. I know that's a call from the doctor. The one doctor that said he was gonna fix my PFO. She's probably still watching, she just ain't commenting. But that was originally gonna fix my PFO. But he said he had to get a team of people together to know how to do it. And I'm like, yeah, no, you're not doing it. Let's go to someone else. Yeah, she better be in there getting ready to cook me something for dinner tonight. I know she's now searching for oh, that must be a voicemail, but she's probably searching for the GIF or GIF or with the middle finger. Instead it was boy. Yes, all the spoiled animals have great days. And all that. So yeah, we're learning not to take offense, because we used to joke like that all the time, and somewhere it changed that we weren't allowed to do that. Well, as long as you put enough seasoning on it, I believe I'll eat it. I don't complain about much. I figured that's what it was. I've always been fat, so I don't complain about anything for dinner. It's like, oh, let's eat this. Unless you're trying to give me something like macaroni and tomatoes, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do plain fish. Gordon's, I'll take fish sticks, Mrs. Paul's, stuff like that. Just not a fish person. I eat shrimp, things like that. Gator tail, mud bugs. I've never actually had them and put them apart myself, but I really had some good etouffee, and I know I didn't say it right, but everybody knows what it is. I used to call it egg touffee. It's not egg, but that is really good. I had some in New Orleans, so I do like that. Well, Louisiana. I wasn't in New Orleans. Wasn't in New Orleans. I'm having another day where my brain's moving faster than my lips will allow. So then I have to sit down again. You had me at sweet and sour chicken, so you can add whatever you want with it. I was gonna make some, but my recipe book disappeared for a while. So yeah, I eat whatever. But that sounds delicious. You better take the chicken out since you mentioned it. Just a friendly reminder. Who the chicken out? Who? Who? Hello. Hi. Hi, buddy. Wally, you're a little pinker in the nose this morning. It's a little pink. What'd you get into? It's going to be a rainy day, so it won't be a bad day for you to have Benadryl and sleep all day. If you need it. It needs it. Oh, fluffy butt. You got some wet, wet, wet feet and face. You have been out in everything. That's Lucy's nickname. She's been fluffy butt since she was a puppy because her tail gets fluffy and so does her back end. So that's Lucy Jane, aka Fluffy. We got Wally Clark, aka Wall Street. Wall Street. Wally, you got that skin under the neck flapping like I do. You getting old like me too, bud? You just turned 6, so I guess you are. Getting a little older. grumbling. She said, listen to me. Listen to what I say. That one there was Tiffany. So I take it Dr. Cohen's office called her. Let's see what she had to say, because I was on a live and, well, still am. So I couldn't talk to him or answer him. So they went to the next one. You guys just chilling out? Yeah, the kid. She's back home in New York. She just got in last night. So that's a good thing. They made it home safe. And I'm happy. All right, everybody. I've been on here about an hour. I need to go get my stuff done. I'll be back tomorrow morning. I'm going to try to do these at 8 o'clock because nobody was tuning in at 7. So we'll see if I move it up to 8 and see if that helps. As always, everybody have a great day. Thanks for watching if you did. If you haven't, hit that subscribe button. Hit the like buttons. Make comments. I answer comments all the time. Rolly brother, you have an awesome day. Enjoy the weather while you got it. Give Goober an extra pat on the head from everybody around here. We have like 8 friends of his now. All you gotta do is come visit. All right, everyone. Guys, have a great day and be safe.